Welcome everyone to today's live stream. Mechanica, more building, more workshop stuff. We're going to work on some defensive or offensive designs today. There's not a lot of those in the workshop, so I thought it'd be fun to try and do that. At least until we get like a new update to the game. So yeah, welcome everyone. Hi Xbox, Jenny and Jason already jumping in. Jennifer King, hey, thanks for joining in. We have Timmy here, who has been patiently waiting for the start so he can get some treats going. And why is my chat not showing up? There it goes. Chat's a little slow again. Hi, Pierre. Thanks for joining in. Welcome, welcome. Always good to have everybody. So yeah, we're gonna have some fun bot breaking today. And Timmy, you eat that first. Eat this first. I'm sorry I got the treat out. You need to eat the other one first. You come on. Eat that one first. So yeah, I want to have everybody thinking today of stuff for defensive or offensive things that might be beneficial on the workshop. I already have one thing I need to upload for that is going to be a good one, you know, just that portable defensive platform. But you know, there's also people who've been putting in like creative car designs. We already looked at one for that. You know, it's interesting to have like a battle car, but you know, it's not that easy to actually target people, the bots with it. Casey Watkins, thanks for joining in. I will have a Subnautica video next Friday and Below Zero video on Monday. Timmy, all right, you gonna get this? Got to get it, Timmy. Okay, there it goes. So yeah, we've got no update for Mechanica, unfortunately. I was kind of hoping we'd have an update, but nothing yet. So we're just gonna do some more work. Again, for defensive designs, not code, but creations, using the creation tool. Jumping on now, we got like a police car, we got a battle car, you know, things like that. Oh, and I did do my portable defense station. That is up there. Okay, so more stuff. I think like the portable defense station is what I want to try to come up with today. I mean, you got one here that is seriously, it's an upload of a single standing defense sentry turret. That's it. It's the sentry turret. There's like no nothing else on there. Is a bad description. So that's, yeah, we need some defensive stuff on the workshop that's just easy to go. Got my torture rack set up. That's more for fun. I just want to see what we can come up with today between my brain and everybody else's brains. Can we come up with some interesting designs for the workshop? Sneak peek of Subnautica video. I don't have a sneak peek of a Subnautica video when there's no new video recorded yet. That's a few days away before I record that. And you're gonna be waiting till middle of the week before I record it. Philip, thank you. Glad you enjoy them. Are you watching the current Subnautica series or one of the old ones? Because I've got several old ones. I've been playing Subnautica for far too long. I have way too many hours in Subnautica as it stands right now. Actually, let me look and see. I can tell you, I know I've got too many hours. in Subnautica. Between Subnautica and Subnautica Below Zero, I have 587 hours in Subnautica right now, 338 hours in Below Zero. So that's over 900 hours between the two games. So I'm approaching that 1,000 hours between two games of Subnautica. I think that's a pretty good number considering all the time I spent playing Warframe before getting into Subnautica. That it was around that amount, even just on Steam tied in. I didn't even have Steam connected to my account. And when I originally started playing Warframe, and I probably have 1,500, 2,000 hours on that game. Yeah, third one. Well, I need time to be able to make a third stream. How about that? I don't have time unless you want to sacrifice a video. Timmy, treat. Get your snoot in there. All right, couple treats for Timmy. Oh, well, be great if I actually put the treats up there, right, Timmy? Maybe I can only stand you for 2 streams? Nah, that's not it. It's just a matter of time. I just don't have the time to do a third stream without dropping something else from the schedule. Well, that's the last one for now, Timmy. Okay, so back to Mechanica. Now, last time, if you were with us last time, you know, I managed to break the game. The game crashed, and all the bots stopped functioning. Like, they'll drop in, and they'll stop tracking me, much like they have done here. I have restored all the game files. I have redone everything to do with that. And it's still the exact same. I get nothing. They start moving for a little bit, then they get to a certain point, they stop moving. So this may be a completely broken game save now, which is fine. That means I can do a lot of design work today without bot attack interruption. So yeah, we need some designs for the creation tool, for the workshop. And it's still broken. Like, he went to a certain point and stopped. So I don't know what I'm going to do. I guess I'm at that point I'm going to have to start over again, but I'm going to wait until we have a new update for it. So creation tool, not worried about the glass and all the other stuff I got to upload. I got to do, upload. I got to do something more like this. Something more like, find it, the robot rake torture rack. You know, things that maybe are not the most beneficial in terms of actual function, but entertaining and creative ways to destroy bots. We also need to come up with ideas for actual useful defenses. And I should have more than enough supplies to build anything we come up with. So we can have free range today, do whatever we need to get this all working. I did make some adjustments here. I don't know if it was during the stream or not, but I had to do a little buffer on that. I had to adjust a little bit more to watch things actually get moved to the side. And there he goes. That's that guy. So he updated and finally started moving to track me. He seems to be like, I'm causing lag somewhere, I think is what it is. Even their programming is lagging a bit. Look, that is different. Before they were just stopping. Now he's got to think about it for a second. I have written their subroutine or something. I'm performing a DDoS against them. Or are they finally? Oh, maybe they're catching up now. Maybe something has started working correctly again. We'll actually have better testing option now. Boom. See, that is satisfying. Not really the most useful, but quite fun to watch a bot get smacked by a couple of rake traps. Oh, come on, man. Let's go there. Boom! I mean, that could be useful if it was like, I guess I could do a vacuum on it. I just don't want to do that. That was more for fun, just for it making an interesting, destructive element of the robots. So my production is all stopped right now because I've got too much stuff. We've got supplies. Let's brainstorm some ideas. Very entertaining. I will not play Fortnite or Roblox. I mean, I play games I like, and I play games that have a building creative element. Fortnite has building, but you're not being creative with it. You're trying to build something to protect yourself quickly. I want to build something where it's like I can be more creative with the design or something like that, which works with other stuff. And I just will not play Fortnite anyway. I tried it. And it's just too easy for people to cheat in that game without any consequence, apparently, because I reported cheaters, you know, that I had on video cheating, and apparently nothing ever came of it. And then I don't care for Roblox. If I'm going to do something like that, it'll be Minecraft. And good morning, Ballistics Boy. You think there's too many bots coming in, and that's the problem. Well, we had a lot of bots before. We got some bots coming. Look at that. So you want a noose trap with a laser sentry that triggers the laser sentry. So, you know, I mean, I can do that. That seems a little basic on that part. You know, I'd have to have something that can time it the right way. Plus, it's a question of if there's more than one, if they get stuck on the trap, is it always going to target the one in the trap? It might try to follow the other one. So we could try it. I just don't think that's going to like work out that well. And we need power for the sentry gun. I'm just going to do the noose trap and batteries because we do have the battery production going on. I've got way too many batteries as it is. So yeah, he's still going. Producing how many? Yeah, plenty of battery. Oh. I broke it again. Oh, that was quick. I broke it. Do I need to start a counter today of how many times I've broken the game? Because I broke the game again. It's dead already. Timberborn, that's the one I mentioned the last stream. So I'm assuming you checked that one out, Jenny. That one actually does look interesting. It's not the like survival building that I like so much, but it does look like it's a very good building one, and it's got a lot of really good feedback. Fallout 4. I've already done Fallout 4. I did a whole video series on it, and it just didn't get very good response, you know, as far as how the channel does normally. So I mean, I played it. I enjoyed it for a while because it was a nice refresher coming from Fallout 3. But, you know, in the end, I just got to the point where it was, it was boring. It was the same thing repetition-wise. You know, no updates coming out for it. If it was something with updates coming, different story. I could go with that. And I think my bots are working right off the bat this time. There's no weirdness with them stopping in place like they did. Okay, so that's working a little better now. So, let's see. We said the suspension trap and the laser sentry. And we're going to do just one that's like, I mean, I don't know how well this is going to really work. It'd be almost the same as like laser or, you know, suspension trap, and then it picks them up, and at the certain time it lets go so that they land on a bear trap and let go. I mean, I've done the bear trap thing where I have set it up and had it, you know, trigger something when a bot stepped on it or flew over it. It doesn't have a deactivation thing. That's my one thing I don't like about the bear trap. And there's still a bug the last time I tried the bear trap that will like just duplicate when you pick it up. And you know, I've already got a suspension trap. I'm just gonna grab stuff that I need, and we're gonna go laser sentry on everything just because I might do like normal sentry on anything like that where you can have it a laser versus normal, but there's gonna be two different timings too. We might take that as well. We'll leave the rest for now. And I might be saving quite often today during the stream since I've already broken things. Let's do that. We're gonna have the noose trap and this, so like a firing squad type of thing. And let's do it off of that. So event on trigger, we want to get it when it's triggered. That's the only thing you got. Turn on the laser sentry, and we're gonna do a delay. I'm gonna say 10 seconds should be enough, I would think, to get enough hits in to break a bot. Let's do like that and like that. So it'll turn it back off, and then with the bot destroyed, we're going to reset the trap. So that should be good enough. And that should minimize the battery consumption on it. So now let's find a test pilot. Preferably one in perfect health. Crash test dummy. That's what I was going for. I was trying to think of that. Crash test dummies. Alright, I got a crash test dummy. Yeah, No Man's Sky, I already do, Mr. Dubs, and thanks for joining in. Yeah, we do that on Thursday evenings. At least we've been doing that right now with a new update. And I have a lot of bases in there. I have too many bases in that game. And I've got bases, big bases that cause lag. So it's still back to performance problems. Even with that game, I end up with performance issues. Which, you know, you jump into that phrase at the wrong time and it sounds really bad when you just hear me say, I've got performance issues. Okay, so not quite enough to kill 2 of them. But that's, yeah, 10 seconds is too long. I'm gonna go with 7. 7 seconds should be enough to target that one. And we got another guy. He didn't see me until I jumped. Here we go. Okay, so I'm going to say that's about 5 seconds to actually destroy him, because it's about like 2 per second, I think, is what he's getting on shots. So we're talking 5 seconds to actually destroy him. We'll do 6 seconds. And I'm actually going to duplicate this. And we'll just take all this down. And what I'm going to do is take this. And we're going to do a wait of 2 seconds. give them time to contemplate their decision to, you know, go over a very noticeable noose trap. And, you know, they gotta sit there and have a moment to think about what they've done before it starts firing and takes them out. And we've got time to test this once more. And I can't get that pickup now. Like, as soon as the... Like, okay, it's in the spot where the noose trap is. Oh. Might help if I did that. I forgot to reconnect everything. Alright. We're gonna have one. Pick up, pick up, pick up. Nope. Oh, we got one there. So yeah, there you go. You got it. It's a torture trap of sorts, basically. You know, firing squad type of thing. And look at that. Lovely. It does get like another second there to do that. That should be fine. That's efficient on power consumption with the battery. So yeah, it's a robot firing squad trap. And it's cheap because it's only like the one. You don't really... I mean, I could do two. I could do a whole group of them. It's not about, you know, being over the top with that. It's just a nice cheap one if you just want to do that. I still kind of prefer the idea of no power options. You know, stuff that doesn't require you to come out and put in a battery. But there we go. We'll go ahead and pick up some stuff. We'll go ahead, create, and somehow I managed to lower my DPI. But firing squad trap. Firing squad trap. We'll just call it that because it's easy enough. That two things. That's it. And we'll just do the placement from this. Perfect. Oh, yes. Look at that shot right there. Timed it. I got it. So there we go. We got one for fun. Trap. And that's, yeah, breaking stuff right there. Yeah, the noose break stuff. Okay. Probably not the best thing to keep using. And technically, that would work with the bear trap too. Felonious! Afternoon. Do I play horror games? No, I don't. Well, I mean, technically I have. I've played Outlast 2 on video. But that was like 3-4 years ago I did that. I did it just as I want to try this because it is technically a survival game, but it's survival horror. But it's not my thing. I like survival games where you build. It's that creative aspect of it. Getting to do something like this where I'm being creative about how I destroy a bot or how I build my base to produce more stuff. I like that kind of gameplay. But I've done, you know, maybe at some point I can become more of that variety guy and people just watch anyway. But I think I need to get a few 100,000 subscribers before I try doing that. I really would just rather stick with like survival building type of games. So I would say that works rather nicely. He gets enough time to sit there and be like, what have I done? Why did I not see this hole of wire on the ground? Yeah. I feel like that's, you know, it works, but the trap is the problem. The trap is causing issues, and I think I'm going to do another one. Let's do this one over here. And what I want to do is we're going to do laser swords on it. So it's the same thing, essentially. But the laser swords do not require any power. Oh, I can pick it up from, like, a certain angle works. Ah. Quit doing it. Quit. Go. There. Ah, did not mean to do that. Okay, let's we'll go ahead and do the reset trap. So on trigger, we're gonna have the swords swing out. And we got a delay, and I don't think 2 swords is going to be enough for a single hit. So we could treat it like they get hurt and they have to suffer for a moment and then get hurt again. For this, we're just gonna do a repeat. And I gotta go. Ah! I heard him coming up. I just didn't think he was that close. Alright, so we're gonna do on trigger. Just going to execute both of these. And then I'll have to wait anyway, so we'll trigger it. It's going to do 2 repetitions, 3 seconds between each interval. Let's actually do like a 3.5, give a little bit more of a delay just so it's not triggering too quickly for them to reset. Oh! Well, that answers the question. We only need 1. That's very easy. Never mind. Don't need that. Just reset. Run 1 time. Oh, I was a little too close for that. I did not kill myself, but I got close to it. Alright, we'll go ahead and do a second one. And of course, I triggered the wrong one to reset the trap. So I feel like this is, I mean, between the 2 options, you have one you gotta worry about putting a battery in, another one you gotta worry, because if you don't put a battery back in it after a while, it's going to, you know, you're going to just have them get released back into the wild, and we may not want that. So this ensures destruction. Very quickly ensures destruction. Yeah, we got to make it more of a torture type thing. So let's do a wait. I think that's the way to go. And we'll just have it wait 3 seconds, gets done, you know, immediately kills them, and then starts to drop out everything. What? Oh, that's going okay. Oh, there we go. Got 1. Got 2. So let's see. It's not going to have enough time. Yes! Got them both together. Not quite as interesting on the timing as the rake trap, since it did kind of swing towards him, but that still works. I'm going to call this one a pretty nice win, because that's instant destruction with the laser swords. You might could do, I want to say it needs to be at least the 2, because the 1 I don't think would actually do enough damage on the swing. Okay, so we're gonna do robot firing squad trap, laser sword, noose trap. I'm not getting fancy with names today. I'm just gonna do it absolutely basic. And we're gonna capture. There we go. Actually, well, okay. Yeah, I'll just have to go with that. Big group coming in. 2 ships in one spot and 1 ship over in their spot. So yeah, we got a pretty big group. It should be fun. Game like the Russian sleep experiment. Are you talking about Chernobylite? Because there's the Chernobylite, which is kind of a hard survival horror game, but there is a little degree of base building in that. Message on Plant Crafter. Plants actually grow on the plant. No, I have not looked at it yet. That might be something we do like next week for this. Again, depending on if we get a new update for Mechanica. I was really hoping we'd have an update, but now it seems like game has fixed itself from the weird bugginess earlier. All right, got one. Boom! Look at that. Hit. Grab a few. Oh, look. Too much stuff. Too much stuff. I think I've got it where they're now attacking maybe a little too often. They might be making up for something. Like for issues that happened before. Let's go ahead and make some more of these, and I'll go do that. What can we do with the crusher trap? I'm trying to think of stuff that could work for that, though. The only thing I've found so far is the limited elevator capacity. And I mean limited. It won't lift items. It won't lift like a storage box, stuff like that placed on it. It lifts you and it lifts the bot. So if it crushes a bot and then another one piles on top of it, you now have this effect of, you know, they just rise up with it. So it's kind of a way that they can get around like a wall. And I don't like that aspect. Oh, I almost did it myself. I almost triggered it myself. Well, if I just made like a big like minefield of sorts of just traps, and all I did was make them try to work their way through it with all of these. Like, how many traps can we put together in one spot today that just, like, I can make, like, a gauntlet for them? Oh, ooh. That could be a fun design. Just, what if we finish up by doing, like, a gauntlet, like a maze to see how far they can get through? I've got a lot of defensive walls up by the lighthouse I could go snag that are in a semi-maze thing as well already. I think that's the ship that just came in. So we might be good for a moment. What? It's very picky on where I can target some of these. So I call both of these so far a success. Now, granted, you could do it with the bear trap again. Same thing, it's just triggers. You set it to not trigger. Same kind of styling to it. You know, just to see, I cannot recall. Yeah, that we could place that on the side, so I could do some stuff with like steel posts, something like that. I mean, really anything could be done with this. I could have a spinning trap here, and it would be, you know, work just the same. What if we do, you know what, spinning trap? Just think of that. We'll just do this. I'll take my 4 of these. And it's not going to work very well right now, so I'll just do the normal thing. But what if we do I'm thinking a set of bear traps that won't turn on the spinning laser until all 4 are filled with bots. So with all 4 of them trigger together, it wipes all those bots out and then resets all the traps. I think I can do that. Also kind of makes it look like a drone from up above. So drone looking spinning laser trap. I mean, I could do, well, I did try it with my little laser sword arrangement. I could do something like that too. Around a bear trap that just swipes in, no power needed. But this seems like a more interesting type of thing, something a little more destructive and demoralizing if they have morals. You have no debt and $10, so you're wealthier than 15% of Americans. Where did you find that statistic? I would like to know where you actually got that statistic, to know if it's actually a valid statistic. Oh. Ah! Come on. Oh! There you go. I just cannot get time to sit here and, you know, build anything. To me, bot attack. How am I doing on my storage? I had to clear stuff out. I've got a farm going for precisely the copper wire, and I've got more than I need right there. Oh, yep, big guy. They got serious. And it's nighttime. Come on, move over here. Get out from the box. Move back. Park it. Die. There you go. Done. Okay. Real quick. Drone programming. This may be a little bit... Oh, okay. You know what? I've got an idea. I'm going to have to do, like, multiple events for this. Actually, no, this is going to be way more complicated than it needs to be. I'm going to have to build, like, 4 different signal branches for each bear trap to check and see if the others are triggered. That's not going to be, that's way more complicated than it's going to need to be. So we will scratch that one. I just don't know what to do with that. Do more laser swords. Alright, come on. One guy in here. And watch your buddy get destroyed. There we go, got one. And again, that weirdness with the stairs that still has not been fixed, where you just get stuck walking. Forbes? You got that from Forbes? I don't know about that. I don't know if I believe for some of the Forbes articles. Some of that is just a little too clickbaity. Oh, one survived. The other attack, they are like making up for getting stuck or something. I got one coming in there. I think the other one there is returning home still. That came from the far base. Oh, yeah, that's, we got a lot coming. So, 2 noose traps. Let's do something without the noose. Welcome back, Casey. I want to do something different than a noose trap. We got enough noose trap stuff going now. There. Okay, what else can we build? Gotta do a flamethrower thing. I mean, it's not that different if it's a noose trap or the bear trap. Something that triggers the flamethrower, you have to worry about refilling it, watching it cook a bot alive. Well, not alive. Bots are not alive. Knife throwers, you know, I have to have something to place it on. They don't do that much damage. EMP, not really necessary. Plus, you gotta, it's a single use, you gotta keep replacing it. Or I got the Tesla coil. I mean, I could do something like Tesla coil with bear trap or noose trap, but it's not much different than the other ones. The sentry gun is good enough. Laser swords are really just the winner right there. It's just there's no power to them, surprisingly, for being a laser sword. And yeah, it's just infinite reuse. No power needed, no power needed, no power needed. Power, power, fuel, power, 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 no power, no power. Oh, that, yeah. I don't know. We got another visitor. Come on. Better turn radius, you stupid bot. Honestly, I still like that one the best, I think. There's something satisfying about having them spin around to look at you and then get smacked. Hadid, thanks for subscribing if you are perhaps with us. Man, all right. Yeah. Trying to think. Something we could do with the compactor trap. Casey is playing Subnautica. All right, I'm playing Mechanica. They're both Ickas, but very different games. One with water, one without very much water. There's some water, not a lot. How's this doing? I'm still doing pretty good power-wise. Oh, got it. I'm thinking, you know, bear trap could actually work pretty well as a trigger for a big thing. Assuming it's not an individual bot, it's a group of bots, then a bear trap could be pretty good as just the trigger for it. Not worried about the noose trap knocking them around. Let's do that. Let's do some bear trap type stuff. And I'm thinking we'll start with 4. So let's go on the road where it's perfectly level. And we'll just do kind of like I've got over there. A circular, semi-circular type of thing. It goes around the edges. Like that. I can always add more. Actually, you know what? Let me do it differently. Let's go. Let's see, that's the back. We'll go in order. So we'll just have that. And we're just gonna do it like kind of a sequence type of thing. A rotation, which should work pretty nicely. So on trigger, we're gonna have it, just on trigger, execute, 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 and then reset trap. So very much like what I've got over at the base, just not triggered that way, triggered through this getting activated. Let's use a test subject. You're playing doing laundry and trying to get organized in Ark while you do laundry. Whoa. Okay, something did not trigger. There it goes. I don't know why it took that much to get it to trigger. I can't see anything. Okay, yeah, that's very much hit or miss on triggering. Oh, come on, he went right over it. I wonder if the lasers are causing an issue with it. Like they're bumping the lasers and they're not dropping down quickly enough for it. I mean, it kills them, but not really well. I like the idea of the fact that the bear trap does not have a it doesn't have the back. Like the noose trap has the pole that could cause it to get stuck. A bot can bump into it and get knocked around, and this doesn't have that. So I need another test subject. I need to see what happens with one at a time, not three. You're dismantling old player buildings. Well, yeah, okay, there you go. Get some resources back. Get rid of some stuff that the game has to track. What biome can you find diamonds? Which game? Is it Subnautica or Below Zero? Subnautica is like, like jelly shroom caves, underwater islands. You gotta break the little outcroppings for it. Below Zero, go to the deep twisty bridges is my recommendation. You get tons there. I actually did a video for Subnautica Below Zero on where to find diamond. I didn't lose them. Oh, perfect. Got another one. So let's see what happens. He goes right over it. He's bumping the laser, and it's launching him over. That's got to be it. As it says, it won't trigger on enemies too high above the ground, which I don't see why that's in the game then, if it barely ever triggers. I think that was he came in the right angle for that. Yeah, okay. The bear trap is not working out too well. I mean, maybe if they, you know, passed over it, that could be fun for the gauntlet idea. Like, will it trigger when they go over it or not? Kind of thing. You know, how lucky are you? Do you survive the gauntlet just because you managed to bounce your way over a certain spot? Of course, he didn't trigger that either. Even he went through the noose. There we go. And he came in through the side between them. I could see it there. So yeah, that little lift that you get from the laser sword is enough to throw it off where it won't detect them on the bear trap. Is a little disappointing. So I don't think that's going to be a viable option there. But I'll leave it for now. We'll just see what happens. It's a random trap. One of those wandering ones can just bump into on occasion. You have a base by the jelly cave? Yeah. You just dive in and that's all you gotta do then. Just rebreather and you should be fine. The diamonds are the easier ones. I've seen the Oculus get where they kind of go further in now than they did originally in the game. Like they usually are a little bit further back from the entrance or any of the entrances. So yeah, diamonds should be fairly easy to find in there. It's magnetite that kind of, because of the size of it, it's a little harder to see sometimes as you're trying to frantically get through there before your oxygen runs out. Come on, go. Somebody hit that trap. No. Did not do it. Okay, so now I am thinking noose trap is triggering more reliably. I have an idea. So we'll do another noose trap. And to keep stuff from going too far away, laser swords like I just did. I'll do another variation of this, the same trap. And what we'll do is we're going to then add some other stuff to it. I'm hiding from the bot. Ah, he saw me. There we go. Okay, so here's what I'm thinking. This, but improved. So we'll dump out another one right there. It's lovely. I've already created everything. We'll throw in let's see, production wise, the vacuum. Oh, I've used up a good number of batteries. So yeah, we'll grab some of those. Grab some. Not sure how that got flung all the way over there, but let's grab some more batteries up here. I'll just take the whole stack. Be done with it. Alright, so what I want to do is we'll do a vacuum that gets mounted up I guess on the side. Let him do his thing. Oh, now I'm at the wrong one, too. That does fling it too much. Maybe that's not the best idea. Maybe... Okay, let's do this. Let's, instead of having them be like that, I'm going to do them as... They're going to trigger at the same time, but they're going to cross. They're going two different directions, so it should swipe and keep the bot in the middle, which is kind of my idea. I don't know how I'm going to make this work. It's not placing flat there. It's doing like right there. Maybe that will work. I'll do a storage box. It's going to be very tall. Oh, come on. I'm placing it down. There it goes. And then we'll need some power for the vacuum, which... How much power was that? 25 per day, or 25 total. So 50 power, plus a battery bank, so there's extra power. I mean, I guess you could do batteries in there. I just don't want to do batteries. I would like to rather have it be, you know, solar power is always on. The battery bank gets triggered at the exact moment it needs to be. Keeps the battery bank more efficient, and we'll let that run basically all the time without question. I mean, yeah, could put batteries in. We might do two variations, do one with the batteries, one without. Even triggered that time on this trap. Fine. Let's go here. Get the right angle. Boom! That works well. Except for the interference from the laser swords. Yeah. Okay, so we want to have this. Also trigger this. And turn the laser sword on. Or, I mean, the vacuum on. I'm just going to come off of this right here. And we'll do... Oh, oh, no. It's the big guy. This is really where I don't need to have it glitching on the stairs. Come on. Let me up. Come on, Dev. Fix that, please. That is such a problem. Boom. You brought a grab trap. Well, that's good for you. Yeah, Subnautica, I think that trick still works with if the batteries are empty, you create a new item and it has full power. That doesn't work in Below Zero. They fixed that flaw with Below Zero. I'm not sure why they hadn't backported it to Subnautica. But yeah, in Below Zero, you put a partially used battery, the tool you get has a partially used battery. So that trick is broken, or that bug is fixed in Below Zero, put it that way. All right, so we want the vacuum to turn on. We're gonna have it wait. Actually, yeah, wait. Then everything triggers at the same time. We're gonna have it wait. Let's say 5 seconds, so it can vacuum up the goodies, hopefully, and then turn off. That's really all we need. Then we just have to have power for it. So, let's say, laser noose, trap with vacuum. Yeah, like that. Just add batteries. Okay. And then we're gonna do like that. Okay. So laser noose trap with batteries. Let's actually test this. Oh, well, you know, it might help if I put a battery in there. All right. Boom. And boom. That really worked well. That worked extremely well. I think this would be my preferred variation, because I don't have anything sitting on the ground, it looks like. I just get them to go in. There we go. Gonna pop. And okay, I do need that timer. You saw how it went and smacked the edge. So it's not perfect, but that is nothing to do with this. It's how the vacuum works. Yeah, I'm just gonna leave that right there for now, and then I'll build. We could do one with a solar panel and battery bank. Obviously, they'll look ugly, but it will technically work if we do it efficient enough. I think I'm taking this out. It's not consistent enough. And I've used up all of the batteries I had in that other stack. Basically, I could do the same thing with this one too if I really want to, but there seems to be more stuff that does get flung around on that one. Oh, and then it just like fails. I hear one got trapped in the sentry trap. Yeah, we got more coming. You got the laser cutter? Good for you, Casey. Yeah, go fix the Aurora. So you can dump the radiation suit. That's one of the things I don't like about restarting in Subnautica, is having to go fit stuff in the Aurora. Having to do that long run again. So I got 3 noose variations. I feel like that's a good setup. Wait a second. That requires 50 power though just to charge. So we're gonna have to go with this. The big one. And still is that post on them that gets in the way. Oh, he actually got caught on that one. Oh, there he is. Come on. You're around. Boom! Got you. All right, that was a little bit more calm on the hit. So maybe that's what I need to do. I need to let's adjust this to 5 seconds. Maybe give it time for them to kind of settle in their swing before it does anything. So I think I'm gonna have to get rid of that. I got one coming right behind me. Oh, that is plenty of time. And it's still not picking up because of the way the vacuum works. So I just deleted my thing for no reason. Yeah, it's the vacuum. The vacuum needs some noticeable improvements. It's too weak. It like flops things around way too much at times. So, a long title. There we go. Okay. Let's go ahead and get the thumbnail. Get something clear. There we go. We got to do the placement point. There we go. Done. Okay. How can I mount this where it's just not horrifically ugly looking? Guess that can work. That works. And that works. Alright, so now I'm not even going to change anything with that. I'm actually going to do everything from here. Actually, no, I do need to change it. I need to have it all linked through the pole. Like that. And actually, yep, I'll have to. Let me get rid of these guys, and I'll think about this. I need it to be daytime. I need it to just charge, and then at nighttime, I need it to only discharge when it's necessary. People have no idea how to build an arc. Well, to be fair, I would probably have some ugly designs myself, since I have not ever gotten that far into playing it because of too many bugs with it. It just always drives me crazy. For such a long lasting game, one that's been out for so long, they're more interested in expansion, DLC type stuff than actually fixing flaws in the game. And that's the reason why I don't play it, is there's too many bugs. Boop. Got him. Alright, got it. And much better than coming here to collect the pile of stuff. None of these are really that practical, but they are fun to watch. There's more of a... Oh, no, it crashed. I think I crashed it again. I think I might have lost some changes on design. That's 2 crashes at just an hour mark. Oh. If I want to play, it'll be they have to fit some of the major building flaws. That's period. Too many times I've tried to jump onto a platform in the game, and 2 out of 10 it'll jump like normal. 3 out of 10 it will barely jump, and then the other 5 out of 10 it will launch me through the air. That's every time I've played Ark. When I'm jumping onto a platform. Jumping normally is fine, but you try and jump on a platform, it's like, I can't do it, and then, boom! Off a cliff, and 200 feet away. And it's just super frustrating. Cannot deal with that kind of stuff. Cannot deal with games where I'm playing the game legit, and I die because of a flaw in the game. Okay. it still has the actual thing, but it lost the part of it being saved. And I didn't make a storage box apparently at that point when it saved, so fixed. I didn't even need to do that. Oh, wow, yeah. So that's good to know the creation tool still saves separately from the actual game save itself. Otherwise, I would have lost the update to that, too. Alright, time to wait. Is PvE no briefers? That's good. Come on. Go, go, go. Go, go. I say I hear it. Oh, it was okay over there. Yeah, I wonder if I could do like, I mean, the storage boxes would be kind of in the way a bit, but maybe I could build a rig that could replace what is sitting below me here. Instead of the one vacuum in the storage box, like 2 vacuums and storage box like on each side, like make a grid. So like here's 2 vacuums in a storage box, 2 vacuums in a storage box, and they're back to back, and then you have another 2 vacuums along the other side and another one there. So it's 8 vacuums, 8 storage boxes, triggers automatically when the other stuff hits to make sure I get all my stuff. The problem then is going around to 8 boxes to get things. But I could make some kind of thing like that where it's like, oh yeah, easy bot fits, you know, works for all the normal bots. Just stand on top of it. Like, you don't have to actually go and, I mean, it won't work with the big bots as well. They tend to get stuck around the boxes, but yeah, I could do something like that that would give me a lot of options there with, you know, maybe picking up more stuff without it being flung out so far. First, let's get this fixed. Yep, okay, I got that saved. So I did the solar panel and the small screen for the battery bank. So yeah, we're gonna do that. I gotta replace this again. Like that. So we want it to go. Actually, you know what? That's probably good to do it like that. A little crisscross, but it means solar panel during the day. It should always stay on. And oh, it's glitched again. He's gone. He just went right past me. It's the crash broke the game, and I had a crash earlier fix the game. Well, I'm going to take advantage of this because I can build without interruption. Possibly. Oh, no, he caught up. Kind of. It's doing the same thing again. They're thinking a little too hard. Look here, look here, guy. Come on. There we go. At least the trap works on time. I want to see how they do. Let's get the first guy. That was good. Just great timing there. Oh, they're fixed again. Okay. Something is broken, apparently, on that. I put it back in, and apparently it didn't, like, trigger or something. Shooting the wrong bot. Shot it. It shot him, pushing him forward into me. So, okay, that's a nice little idea, but that's what I was afraid of. It doesn't know which one to target. Even though it should target the one right in front of it, it did not. What? Oh. That did not save. Okay. Interesting. That the main trigger did not save. And there it goes. Problems with the vacuum. Oops. That's why that delay is actually helpful. Okay. Let me think through this now. We gotta do... I need charge and provide power for that. We need the has sunlight part. And we need an event listener. So. Nope bot. Hello, Sanchez. Thanks for joining in. I am fine. A little tired. Stayed out later than I really should have. Had to be up early. It's just funny he landed on his head so perfectly. Okay, let's see. We got the trigger we need. It is already done for that. So when it triggers, we got that. We need to do the charging versus provide power aspect, though. So on sunlight received, it goes to charge. On sunlight lost, it goes to provide power. And we want to go ahead and set that to charge. Let it start charging up. A little bit. Okay, so simple part at night is going to go to provide... Well, actually, you know what? We don't want that. Because I don't want it to always be... Actually, you know what? Perfect. I don't even need the solar panel. Because if I have it... It needs to charge all the time. Vacuum needs to just always be on charge. We're going to do... Or the battery bank needs to always be on charge. So we need it on charge. And we need it to provide power. So it's just going to always charge. Period. Oh, wait. Wrong one. So we're going to have it do this. We're going to have... I'm going to take that out. Provide power. Turn the vacuum on. And then when it turns the vacuum off, we're going to go back to charging. Yeah, so always charging, even if it's nighttime. So it's not discharging power all night when it's not being used. And then the vacuum turns on when it is... It's going to turn that on as needed. That actually, I need to take out that power line. I need the power line to go here and go here. So this is the one that's going to handle all the power like I was doing earlier. And that way, boom. That should handle it. Again, you know, solar power goes out, it's fine. It's going to be charging all the time. So when there's solar power, it will charge up. No solar power, it will be still trying to charge, but not doing so. And then when it activates, it will discharge only then, which will save it, make it more energy efficient, so it will only run during the night. And I finally cleared out a bunch more junk. Too much junk. Too many items. He's about to ambush me. Oh, we got another one coming. Come on. Get in there before your buddy gets too close. So let's see. How's it work? Turns on. Okay. Not picking stuff up. Unfortunately. And then does that. So it's the vacuum is the only flaw on this right now. You know, I wonder if I can bring the vacuum down. Well, if we do it a little lower. If I can get that place right. Let's, you know what? Save before I crash. Am I still going out and play guitar? I'm going out. And if it's a band I know and they invite me up, I'll get up and play. But I'm not performing myself anymore. I just don't have a desire to go out there and get paid dirt to play songs that the crowd wants that I may not care about. You know, I mean, if I want to do that, I could just go start a, you know, YouTube channel that I just, you know, play whatever I feel like playing at the moment and hope that, you know, at some point I might make some money with it. I mean, I make more money now with YouTube in a month than I would doing gigs. So no, I don't do any playing out anymore. If somebody offered me the right amount of money, I would do it. But, you know, that's the problem. Most places, at least in the US, the bars pay dirt. You know, it's a whole excuse. I can get another band to come in here for $200 and play the whole night. Why should I pay you $1,000, you know, to play, or $2,000 to play? I get somebody else right off the street do it. And, you know, you tell them go ahead. You know, this isn't McDonald's. You can't grab somebody off the street, pay them minimum wage, and train them for 30 minutes on how to handle the fries and let them go. This is like, try to go find somebody off the street, hand them a guitar, and say, you've got 30 minutes to learn 100 songs that you need to be able to play for, you know, the crowd, depending on what they ask, and I'm going to pay you $200 for the night. But, you know, they don't see it that way. It's too unfortunate. Every place I've ever played pretty much sees it as either you are supposed to guarantee that you're going to bring so many people with you, which, I mean, you know, whole excuse. Do you buy shrimp for your appetizers and expect that, you know, go to the person you're buying the shrimp from and say, do you guarantee these are going to bring in 500 more customers this month? No, you don't. But the bars treat musicians just differently. We are not seen in the same light that we're supposed to be seen in, at least in the US. And I got to where I don't care. And I think the game broke again when I saved. I had it working and I manually saved and it broke everything. Now they're stuck again. Okay, let me see what I can do with this. Move this down. Oh, and I got the battery back. Okay. I was about to say, don't tell me I had something that somehow got stuck on top of it. I think we'll do it where it sits. I can get a little bit lower like that. That's a little bit more centered, I would say. Okay. So I'm going to redo 2 parts of this. We're going to do. Oh, it helps if I reconnect things. Okay. And yeah, all right, that should be all I need. So we're going to have it vacuum. I wish it would not separate out those like that. You know, like disconnect the done part. Just don't run that part. All right, so that should be good. He's still broken. You know, I'm just going to let it go for now. See, how am I doing? It is charging. It's 35%. Should be good. I'm just going to leave it. I want to get a daytime shot with the thumbnail. I like that better. It pops a little bit more than these, you know, end of day, early day. Just that nice bright picture for the thumbnail. And I guess we'll just wait for him to make his way over here. Saving your ears by not sneezing in it. Your bars usually have the same people play. So you have like a house band kind of thing, where it's like that's the rotation. Yeah, the bars around here have done that sort of thing. Like there was a guy, you know, big reputation. He actually has performed with the Allman Brothers before, and he did like he played once a month at a bar. He'd clear 1,000 a night on a Thursday at a bar. You know, do real well, and then another bar said, "We'll pay you to snatch you away." Think of like Epic Games going to a developer and saying, "We want you to be exclusive to us, and we'll pay you for that exclusivity." And so this other bar paid the guy for exclusive. You play here every Thursday night, and like so many weekends a month they would give him too, and it was like 2 different pay scales. And he was making $500 on a Thursday night to play. And the first time he played, big crowd, a lot of people there. Second week, not even half that many. You know, third week it was like, well, this is normal now. It's not a special event anymore. And he stopped. They basically got a point where they didn't renew him anymore. They didn't renew the contract because you'd go in on Thursday night, there'd be 10 people there, when it used to be 200-300 people coming in to see him play. You know, like just packed in. And they just decided not to renew it because he wasn't bringing in the crowds because it was no longer special. And so there's places that will do something like that around here, but most of them don't do a house band. You want new events. You want something new to bring people in. How to get in? It's a maze. All right, you're going to go to towards the front, Casey, of the ship, where it's blown apart and there's all the like pieces. There's actually 2 openings. One, you will have to have the propulsion cannon to get in. It's got like a bench and stuff blocking it, but it's the short, quick way into like the prawn suit area. And the other one, you just go up around the ramp. But you're looking for floor section that comes up out of the water, and you have to walk up it. You'll see cave crawlers there. Normal weather compared to Ohio temperatures. 95 one day to the next being 32. It is not that bad here. Like 95 to like 75 high for the day. You know, it was like high of 95 and then we're down to like 49 at night for the lows. Oh, and they are so stuck over there. Look at that. They are just absolutely stuck. Yo, this is a good photo opportunity. Good photo op. Oh, he's still moving though. To a point. He's not targeting me. He's like, he saw me, shot at me, and then I kept moving. He didn't really try to turn very well. Oh, this is still bugging out now. Very much bugging out. Oh, look at them. Look. So the dropship ones are still like doing the thing where they just don't move at all. The other ones will kind of figure out that they need to move to a certain area. And oh, that is out. I don't know why I got 49. That picked up really well for him. I mean, like, right away, no problems. Whoa. Good thing that's not going to shoot me. Can't tell. I don't think they moved, but they might have. Yeah. Let's craft some more of these. Let's see. Yep, I got plenty. There we go. 40 of each. I am good and healthy for a while. Baba Yaga or Baba Ezga. Yeah. Baba Ezga. Yeah. Thanks for subscribing. Dance clubs. See, the place I went to last night has a dance club next door that has still not reopened at this time. They reopened the main bar, but not the dance club next door. And the dance club's the one that is like the big money maker, which is surprising they haven't reopened that. I guess because of the issue with most people wanting to be close together, the proximity. But yeah, that was the one where it's like, oh, if the band is a loss at the main bar, then you got the dance club next door where it's like there's the DJ and security, and then you got the bartending staff, and that's it, you know? So there is no band to play. It definitely helps. The DJ's like normal staff, you know, just part of the staff, does other stuff for them too. So it's not like a special event to bring the DJ in. But yeah, you know, it's the same thing every weekend with that place. It's not different. It's not like, oh, it's a country band tonight, and then like 80s hair metal band, then here's this like, you know, all around dance party type band. Yeah, you don't get that variety with the DJs at the dance club. Yeah, you think that most bars would want to pay for good talent, but there's too many that don't. I mean, I know of a bar where they hire somebody as the promoter, the booking manager for the bar, and basically he was booking in the cheapest bands he could, so he could like spend more money on promotion, trying to get more people in that way. But the problem was, once they showed up, they would be like, the band is bad. This band is horrible. We're leaving, and not want to come back. So they fired him eventually, then started booking the good bands and paying 4 to 5 times as much for most bands to play there as they were previously with him. And they got better bands to come back in, and they started making money again because they actually had a crowd. They didn't have bands that were as cheap as possible just to just so he could spend some more money on advertising, thinking that that would fix everything. All right, let me see. I know I've got my warning light now, saying that my fuel level is at least 50% on that far outpost that I set that up with. So that's the one, that test one for tracking how much fuel is left. That's saying there's less than 50%, assuming nothing's gotten offset on it from these glitches, which has happened already a few times. And you know what? I'm just gonna do, well, I want to do this as long as I don't, you know, crash into anything and get stuck again. From 82 to -3 during winter, that is a weird swing there. It's not like that here. It would be, you know, it's more like, oh, we'll get up to maybe a high of like 60 in wintertime, like actual winter. And then, you know, the low will be 10, you know, or something like that at night. That's about it. We're much more temperate, or much more consistent, put it that way. As opposed to the whole, yeah, you get stuck with massive swings like that. So yeah, less than 50%. The light changed, and I got my notification. So here I go. I'm going to dump in to fill up the tank. And I'm going to boop the button. And that gives me an updated percentage counter. Let's see where it's at on this. Yep, counting down. So I was a little bit below full with that. So this is supposed to be off. That's probably why it's draining so fast. That something did glitch up and not shut the furnace off like it is supposed to. Oh, the count is off. Yes, I'm seeing that more and more with these crashes. It just glitches up the count on stuff using the number input, which is not good. That means it's not a good idea to use the number input too much because it will, you know, glitch up and not work right. Like I am having too many issues with. Can go from 45C to minus 40C. Yeah, that's that sounds like a desert. Like I know the Kalahari and certain deserts will do that. Like, well, maybe not minus 40, but they'll go like, you know, 40 degrees Celsius and then drop during the middle of the night down to like, I mean, you know, or like, I'm not sure, 140 degrees Fahrenheit in some of the worst deserts to, you know, freezing at night. Like if it was raining, it could turn to snow at night. You know, it's gets that cold at night in some of the deserts. I know that. But that's also partly to do with the way the air works. It's too dry, so there's no heat retention. All right, we got a nice little wait for some of these to come in. Let's see, how am I doing? Have not taken anything out or put anything else in. It's actually a shame you don't see bots dropping any kind of lithium product. Like, I need lithium for certain things. You think they would have product that would drop that is lithium based, or even just a lithium ingot. Always something causing issues from lag. Okay, let's blow up some bots in a moment. Casey, did you figure out how to get in? I think you might have already been gone when I responded with my suggestion of what to look for on the Aurora. Timmy's still relaxing. He doesn't even know there's treats right here. And I got like 5 treats laid out, and he's not even like looking at them. Okay, I think that's all of them coming in. Let's just take a quick peek. Yeah, I don't see any flying stuff. So here we go. You know what? Save before this breaks again. Timmy, look. Treats. Right here. See? Look at that. Treat. Don't tell me you're full. Look, right by his face. Right next to his face. And he's just like, whatever. Come on, Timmy. I'm not even like watching you. He's like, I'm not doing anything. Leave me alone. I'm not doing this. Come on. Look, there you go. Eat it. Eat the treat, Timmy. It's still saving, by the way. I'm waiting for the save to finish. There it goes. All right, are you going to eat that? Like he nibbles at it and is like, this smells like a trap. It's a trap. All right, clean your stuff up. Yeah, all gone. No more. You can wait. Go back to sleep. Okay, I saved. We get a big boom. and get rid of all the lagginess from this. And all gone. Okay. A rather hefty amount of bots there, and I think I got pretty much everything. Well, no, not everything. I got a lot of stuff thrown around. Yeah. I'm thinking something that can incorporate more vacuums in a grid might help with this. And that I saved, and it's now got them where they can't lock onto me again, or they lock onto me, but it takes them a moment to think about it. But that group was fine because they were already circling around trying to get at me. That was a weird thing causing that. Let's just see what happens. Alright, so the bots dropping in are not moving again. And the one that's actually targeting me is, like, unable to change course to actually come after me. It is such a weird bug. It's gotta be that I'm causing some processing delay or something, where stuff is getting pushed back in, like, the queue, because it's got some of my other stuff going. There's that one that saw me and was like, I'm gonna come over here after him. Alright. It is soon to be daytime, so I can get some more designs done. Let's see, so we got that one. I'm going to replace that one. We're going to create a new one for it after I create the other one with the solar powered one, so it is all solar power. Man, did chat like stop? Everybody got quiet in chat. Hey, the bots are moving. Some bots are moving. 2 bots moved. Boom. And that group is still sitting there. You know what? I'm gonna get this updated design thing going, and then I might just close out the game entirely on purpose. I've already crashed it twice. I feel like it's about to crash again. Yep. Okay. Placement point. Hey, they landed basically on top. Oh, did that? They fixed. It was an ambush attempt. That's what it was. They tried to ambush me. They waited until they were right around me, dropped in on top of me, and then they reactivated their normal function. That is an ambush. They are learning. They're learning to fake a bug. Kind of like you fake an injury. You're like, oh, we'll get them. We'll make them think we're stuck. And then, boom, got them. Yeah, let's not show the pile of robot bodies in the picture over there. That's enough. All right, there we go. We got that solar powered one, and then we're going to take out this and do the same thing. Battery powered laser sword noose trap with vacuum. Okay. And of course, now they're making up for the attacks again. Oh, and it crashes. That's three crashes today in less than 2 hours. I am I'm having some problems today with the game. It does not like what I'm doing. You're gonna name the robots Robert. So Bad Roberts. You know, that would be kind of interesting if we could do like I got an idea. I'm not gonna do this for the workshop, but it'll be fun to do. As like just for you, Casey, on this. I'm going to label a robot with the name Robert. I got an idea on how to make that happen. Oh, I heard the sound kick in, and I was like, oh man, don't put me right in the middle of that attack group that was just there. Okay. So it went back to my save point. And he is like stuck under there. I had to knock him loose. He's actually working. That's weird. He got like that stuck underneath. Say what? Come here. Here you go. There, you got one. We're gonna get two. And that did that not turn the vacuum on? I mean, that's supposed to, yeah, trigger everything. You know what? I have an idea. Something else to add to it. Now. And I think they're probably getting too close. Yeah. Okay, I've got an idea of something I want to add to the news trap just for visual help at night. That one, yeah. That, I think, okay. There we go. Alright, so I will redo this again. I know, I keep redoing it, but I got another idea. We're gonna do... like this. Make sure it is on. Yeah. Actually, that's not the right one, because that's not generating light. That's right, it's just the signal one. It doesn't actually generate enough light to do much. Like that. So a nice light for it. And I'll redo that again. After they get done harassing me. Oh. I thought it was only like 3 of them. And the other ones came around the corner. Man. And that's back to the stairs being so problematic. Guys got them all, I think. For the moment. Ah. Oh, now he went right over it without triggering. Alright, got one group, two group. One group got dropped there. We got another one coming in. We're about to have a big bot group again. So, we'll get rid of the bad Roberts. Yeah, and I got the wrong light bots. So that was there. I don't know why that was over to the side. There, yep, there's more. Alright, they're going away. Oh, I can see it. There's one in the far distance, and then there's one there. And I'm trying to tell if it's two coming in at the same time from that base, or if it's... and one just got picked up over there. And it looks like it... For some reason, the vacuum is not enabling. Oh, wow. I think we've got two more coming in. Definitely at least one is coming in. Yeah, so we got one going back to the far base, one coming in, one going back there, one coming in. And we got one more coming from here. So this might be the biggest bot group I've had yet. In just a moment. The code for the door where you have to move the crates. Which door? Look in your notes, like in the PDA notes. There's actually under like the Altera data and codes or something like that. There'll be different codes. You have to use those. There is going to be one, Casey, that you do not have yet by the end of going through all of the Aurora. And that's the one for the captain's quarters. That will come later in the story. So the beginning, you should be able to get every single code that you need for that. Part of it goes to which entrance you used. If you used the one that took you up the walkways a bit more, you'll probably have the code you need from the PDAs. If you went in through the lower one where you had to move the bench and everything to get into the door, you might be missing. I think that's the code for one of those. But yeah, all the codes except for the captain quarters are found in the Aurora through PDA pickups. You just have to go and look in your PDA section in the notes. I should have waited another minute for this group to land as well. Even bigger destruction. I really do think I should do like a gauntlet though. Something that, like, how many will survive through the gauntlet? Can I get this one to activate the fan or the vacuum correctly? Vacuum did turn on. I managed to get one in that too. Alright, maybe after this I can get to actually doing a design again. And once again, alright, so nice idea, the shooting, the firing squad type thing gets bots, but it just doesn't work. If another bot gets the focus, it doesn't destroy that bot without having to have way too long of a wait time on it. It'll work better out in the open, I would say, than practical use here. But then you're not seeing the destruction with it, and that's part of the fun. Okay, so solar powered laser sword noose trap with vacuum again. So I got that. I added the light so we could see things in the dark. all that just to do this. Tick the point. And boom. Like that. Create. And I'm going to let them get through. It has not picked up anything yet. Sad. Okay, I'm going to have to check something again on that. That may not be quite done. I may be doing another one. I wish you could just modify an existing creation thing. Like after you got it done here, go in and make a change to it. If it's not uploaded to the workshop. Ideally, if you could make a change and then re-upload the design to the workshop so it's the updated version, but part of that is the way the workshop is set up. It doesn't quite work that way. Yeah, that's not picking anything up. That's frustrating. All right, this one I'm going to take back out. That's done. That's working. I don't need it anymore. Oh, okay, good. We got a bot. I was about to go say I need to find a test subject, and I've got 2 volunteers. And we got another attack coming in. Oh, I know what's going on. I think I broke the power broke. I never reconnected the power. That's what it is. So the vacuum's turning on. It's just getting no power from the battery bank. So I gotta redo that again. At least let me keep the thumbnail. If I get a good picture, let me just keep that at the minimum. Yeah, I moved that lower, but I never reconnected the power line. So that was my bad. One more again. Solar powered laser sword noose trap with vacuum. Super vacuum beam function. Okay. Now I might have it actually done. Boom. Okay. Now we'll give it. We got to find. Yeah, it's charging. Let's find a test subject again. I made a mistake. If you never heard of a historical event, World War III, you stopped it from happening. No, you didn't. Because in some timeline, it would still happen at spots. You would have only stopped it from happening in one branch. And that is off on the count now because of a bugger. There we go. All right, so that's fixed and back up and running now. Yeah, hopefully that gets fixed. That is a problem if the number inputs are getting jammed up because of these crashes I'm having. It's happening before the crashes too. Just loading in stuff would be off on the timing. All right, got my test buddy. Boom. Oh, and it's pulling up. Yes, it works. It works. Okay. Got it working. Ah. I have to jump up the stairs instead of trying to run up the edge. Oh, we got another one that got caught. Any more? No? Dogs love squeaky toys because it reminds them of dying animals. Where did you hear that at, Spots? I mean, Timmy likes squeaky stuff, but he's mostly dachshund, and I've heard that that's kind of a trait of dachshunds is they love squeaky toys because of the squeak. They like to try to get the squeakers out. He just likes to break the squeakers. He's not so worried about getting it out. He's more worried about, can I destroy this thing so that it stops taunting me with this sound? Oh yeah, there it goes. Okay, so I consider this a working one. That means all I gotta do is take this and this out. And it's the exact same setup done, other than I just gotta throw in a battery. Ah! Trying to sneak up on me, little guy. Oh, we got one. Yes. So all that works. I just got to take out the other code. That is now not necessary. And apparently that somehow did not destroy him. Like you were extra tough to take 2 laser sword hits together, and it not, or maybe it, like that protected him. Oh wait, no, yeah, there's that one. Take that out. Take that out. Okay. I can't select it now. Okay. Yeah, so that's bugged. It's there, and I can kind of go on it, but I can't like select it to delete it because I guess it counts already deleted. I'm just creating a lot of bugs today. Oh, it got me. They clipped me. I am putting this game through its paces today for sure with some of these. And I would have thought this would be less of a problem since most of these are fairly straightforward. It's not like my complicated programs for like the tracking the fuel level and everything. Big boom. More boom. And they're done. Oh, we got more coming. At some point, I will get out there and make the other design thing. Green Matters and other websites. Kate, he won't eat the squeakers. Timmy, he just like, he wants to break them. Like, if they stop squeaking, he still gets them as long as they crunch and pop. But that's about it. He doesn't actually try to rip them out. And I have broken the game again. I didn't save. But the bots just broke. They stopped moving. Timmy? Look, you still got a piece right here. Look. Are you full? I think he's full. I think he's like, I still got food in my belly. Look at that stretch. Oh, big stretch. All right, I'll put this up. He's being lazy now. He just says, I'm gonna hang out and relax. You want to know if you can have mod back anytime soon. I mean, you're behaving better. You haven't like done anything, bad, but you need to, you gotta maintain some good behavior for a little while. Besides, we're not having any problems right now with needing heavy moderation. Timmy? You sure you don't want one of these? Are you that full? No? Okay. He's like, I don't want it. You fell in Wells Fargo. Not down a well. You just fell down in a well. Fargo. Okay. That I guess that's a way to lead the story. I fell down in a well. Fargo. You're welcome for the tips, Casey. All right, let's go back to oh, they're not stuck anymore. I gave it time. I sat there with them, you know, waiting after the save, and I guess it calculated what it needed to. It seems to be something getting stuck. Like there's a calculations queue on how certain things are being done, and I'm just getting them stuck in the queue. So somewhere I've got something going that's tying up everything. Yeah, that's still stuck there. That's bothering me. Okay, that... He's there. All right, I'm going to try to do this quickly. There we go. All right, add objects. Noose. Laser swords. That. And we're going to do placement point. And take the picture. Oh, wait. I got to add. I didn't get the light. Yeah, got this. Like that. Create. Okay, so finally, after all that, I got that done. And he sees me. I don't know if he's actually... No, he's going up the ramp. He's like, jump! It's... Evil Knievel of robots. He's like, I'm doing a stunt for you guys right now. An unintentional stunt. Let's see, I am missing the light and storage box. You know, honestly, I don't like... oh yeah, it's working. I don't like the, battery option for it, so we're going to take the whole thing out. And I think this one, I'm just going to put it over here. It's just going to be like one of my leave it and forget it type of ones, and I'm going to come back and see after a while how many did I collect in there. And it's still, yeah, it's daytime, so it's got time for charge up a little bit. Okay, yeah, that looks good. Got power. We're gonna get a little bit. It shouldn't use too much power discharging during the night. There, I've got a finalized little laser sword noose trap, I'm gonna say, on that. And this, it's nice, it's just it's not working great. But I've got it saved already, so I'll upload it as well. I feel like I should just make a variation with the vacuum on that. Do one that's got, like, take the noose trap that I have, like the laser sword, but instead just add to the cost of the electricity, the vacuum, and the sentry gun. But honestly, the laser sword is just so easy. Just right there, the cut them once I give it the delay to let stay hanging in the right place. Just absolutely easy. Let's see, we're at, yeah, 2 hours, 10 minutes. Let's see what we've got done. Robot firing squad per Xbox. The laser sword noose trap, just basic noose trap. If you just want that, you just want to have something that you go out there, you, ha, you died, robot, or you got destroyed, robot. solar powered with vacuum, and then battery powered with vacuum. So 5 different designs there, and not a single thing with the the crusher trap. I haven't used the crusher trap. And they're stuck again. You know what? I'm gonna deploy. Let them deploy. Yep, there you go. And just for precaution, because I got everything done, let's save again and let that go. Found the prom bay. Yes, we found the prom bay in Mechanica. No, she's doing, yeah, Subnautica. She was asking for tips on stuff in Subnautica as well while she plays. There you go. That's 5 more designs to add to the workshop today. Granted, you know, not the most overly complicated designs right there, but it is some fun defense type designs. Like, go and throw it out there. Just wait and see what happens. I preferably think based on my use, that the solar powered vacuum noose trap is going to be the better one, because you place it, you come back, get a ton of supplies, and hopefully not have a problem with them getting stuck on the ground. So I think that's oh, your guy. Okay, Casey is a guy. So sorry about that. I assume most of the Caseys I know with that spelling are girls. That, you know, usually I'd say guys. Casey is Casey. All right, save worked, and I've got them moving in. Maybe I'll just start saving, like just pause and save whenever they stop, and that might start fixing things up to the point that they move to where I was standing, and then they get stuck again. All right, well, that works. 864 iron ore in storage over here. Over at that one, what it should be. It looks like it might be 2 coming out, but no, I think, yeah, 1's returning. The 1's the return. We got another 1 coming in. What else can we come up with beyond these? We've done a bunch with the noose. Or actually 4 designs, not 5. 4 designs. And I've already uploaded the portable station. Yeah, so we got 4 designs to upload. We're gonna go ahead. And I'm gonna show this. Courtesy to you, Xbox. And we're gonna do it as your current name, okay? So if you change your name again, you're not gonna get the you're not gonna be referred to anymore with this. There you go. We got that going up. And that's still, to me, that's one of the best pictures I got. I got the perfect timing. You see the laser blast hitting the bot. All right, so that's uploaded. We don't have any attacks coming in right now. Nothing. Well, wherever they went, they're not moving, so. All right, so Xbox, you got your credit on that. Oh, no. Not that. We're going to upload. Oh, wow, that's the upload's way over there on those. That's interesting, because of the length of the title, it bumped the upload over there. Noose trap with dual laser swords to make those pesky robots regret their choice to come at ye. There we go. We'll go a little medieval. You're welcome, Xbox. I'm not gonna give you amount of time. I don't know what it is. It's gonna be when I feel like you've learned your lesson properly and you have a and you've earned your mod status back. You know what? I'm actually gonna do the other one first. Not that one. I'll do this one. Swords. Vacuum above that you just need to add batteries to. Will punish those robots while collecting their drops. Simple enough. Yep. So 4 designs in one stream there. Usually I don't do that many. Usually I get like 2 now, and it's like maybe get them uploaded. So we're getting some new ones up there today. So that, and then solar powered. Use trap dual laser swords. Vacuum above. You know what? We'll do this to collect the drops. Solar power through a battery bank with automatic power control. Place it and forget it. There we go. Yeah. I see we've got another attack coming in. What can you do with the rest of your indium in No Man's Sky? Just keep selling it, make money. Go to the anomaly, give it away to less fortunate people who are beginners and need some money. Also keep it for the occasion when you do need indium for something, because there will be a few cases where you might need indium for some upgrade, repair type thing. Oh, I didn't even notice we had a big guy get out there. Well, that's good. And they seem to be working fully again, actually tracking me. Boom. See, that's okay, little guy. God, too much iron. I keep getting more and more iron from this. All we're doing is breaking bots today. And look at that. I am going to be running out of room again. Yeah, I think I've done enough with noose traps. I am satisfied with the noose traps. I don't think we need to do any more of those. Oh, wait. Well, we do need to do one of those. Yeah, we need to do one of those. And I got a couple of, let's see, where is it? One of those. And one of these. All right, we're going to do... Oh, that's a good setup right there. Like that. I said I was going to do this. And I intend to do it. I just got to find the one who's going to be stuck there. And of course, now I don't have any bots near me. We're going to do like a signal type thing. We need something that could do like a trigger to be like, oh man, there's a bot over there, and he sees this, and it triggers him to come after me from a greater distance. Like, I mean, you know, not like I'm just normally moving around, but almost like a flare could be a fun thing, like if you were intentionally trying to draw in some bots. Definitely be something you'd have to, you know, research and unlock later, but that could be interesting to have something like that where it's, oh yeah, we're tracking this stuff, and oh, that's... Did actually... I didn't even see it pump anything out. I didn't actually see anything come out of there. All right, I guess we'll wait for this bot to get closer. You have 3 carry-ons? You're talking about the little duffel bags? I can't remember. I think they fixed the bug where you can't pick them up and carry them with stuff inside. So unless you want those for decoration and, well, storage, you know, usage, yeah, I would drop them. I wouldn't carry those from inside there. I usually leave those unless I decide I want them, and I'll come back and get them for decoration. But, yeah, I would not worry about trying to grab the duffel bags, Casey. All right. Let's see if I can get this. Boom! Got it. Okay. And now, set text to, hi, I'm Robert. And, yeah, there it goes. Okay. I knew I heard a couple of them. So do I want to put, hi, I'm Robert, or just Robert the Robot? Think it maybe now. Robert the Robot. Like that. Robert the Robot. There you go. I won't leave him up till daytime so I get a better picture with that. There we go. Hi, I'm Robert the Robot. Wish I could squat down. That would be good to get a nice view from a little bit lower looking up at him. Or free cam like we do in Subnautica. We need free cam. I need some console options like that. Doesn't even have to be like a cheaty console command. Just a console command like free cam where I can just go flying around with the camera and get good pictures. Would be nice. Or a photo mode like No Man's Sky does. That is great. That would be a really good one. Okay, it's still ingot. I hope that was like not... Oh, that it bugged. It did. It bugged. Oh, man. He dropped. It's something with one of the save points, I guess, dropped it. Something happened. Something went wrong. At some point, it will get back to him making proper stuff. Oh, wow. Yeah, it took a battery out, too, now. Yeah, wrong thing. Man, this just got all messed up. There needs to be some failsafe for that in the game where if it glitches like that, it doesn't just throw so many things off track. Like, basically disabling designs. King Baba. King Baba? Baba? Oh, call you King Baba. Okay, S-Bots is not King Baba. I'm saying no. got them stuck inside. Yep. What was I doing before that interruption there? Oh, wait, that's right. The battery thing. Is it working again? Copper wire? Okay. I've got this off track now, which is not good. Let's just do the buddy bot. I'll just reset it. I'll do like that. How about that? He's got nothing in hand. Same amount on each one. Okay, so let's just start it over. Something got glitchy, and it got stuck, and yeah. Oh, wait, yep. That. Okay, so that might be fixed now. Yeah, all these cleared out finally. Actually, let me double check to make sure this is not about to overflow. I have too much iron now, actually, or steel, and I guess I don't have enough room for them now. So we need to, yeah, we're coming up to, I think time. I'll just build it because I need to use up supplies. We'll do some defensive walls. And we're going to build a gauntlet type thing. Let's take the car. It'll be easier to take the car, go around. Yes, boss, you're giving her spoilers. Or him. You're giving Casey spoilers. Sorry, Casey. Yeah, don't spoil it. That's part of the fun, is having to go find it. To a degree. I need a building that I can build a pathway into that they have to go in, like, to get to me. So this could be it right here. Also need it to be fairly flat. I don't know, maybe I should just use what I've got up here at the lighthouse. Because that is fairly flat up there. It's just problems with some of the drop ships not dropping up here. Yeah, it's so weird having a car that is so quiet. I don't hear anything. Okay, we don't need to have these active yet. So yeah, like this, we'll just do... I'll create like a gauntlet thing. That just extends out more, I guess. Okay, get that. So I'm just gonna, yeah, build this long pathway that they basically have to walk through, or, you know, hover through. You come through like this, and they should go this way because of pathing. It's an available path, so they should come this way. And what we can do is do some laser swords. No, can we put a compactor in here? Do I have a spot that will work for that? Yep, I can do that. Of course, they hit that right there. So, you know, I'm going to turn it off for right now. Wait, I don't get crushed. Oh, and, yeah, we're going to do auto reset. Make sure auto reset is on. So they come in, they think everything's fine, come around corner, bam, they get hit. I'm thinking like this as they come in. We do like this. And we're going to do some laser swords with these. Doesn't even matter if it destroys them. I just want to have it where they go through and they get damaged. Okay, we got an attack coming, but it's not coming through here. Let's just do this. We'll do activate trap. Yeah, on triggered. Activate the sword. And then reset the trap afterwards. We're not going to do a delay. Because I think that should be fine. That should be fun. It'll be like if they don't get destroyed, it lets them go right after they get hit. And we see, like, you know, can you keep limping on? Can you make it the rest of the way? Which one will survive the Spicy Gauntlet? That's it. That's the name of it, the Spicy Gauntlet. I think that should be a suitable name for it. So it just activates the trap and then resets the trap. Yeah. Of course, I will have to set something up, I think, like a button to activate every single thing that I can't just walk over safely or walk around. We'll do, yeah, like this. So I'll do a switch like that. So when it switches on, it activates all this stuff. Oh, we got some. Oh, got him. And of course, I don't have anything else set up, so. Oh no. Oh no. Block the door with the bodies. I can't get out. I actually did block the doorway with the body. That's actually kind of funny. For once, it gave me the advantage of not them getting through a trap because they had a buddy laying on top of it, but because the buddy is blocking the trap where they can't get through. So I think one got stuck, and the big guy is not dropping. Yeah, this is not really about picking up items, but you know. Oh, it's bugged. So not even done, and successful test already. And that is stuck. Yeah, I like that. Okay, now let's use some spinning swords for a change. I'll have to do some power for this, I guess. Actually, yeah, like this. And like this. I don't know, what else can we come up with for this? I'm gonna do some interesting power options there. Like that. It won't work quite as well at night. At the moment, I could make this work. Oh, I'm actually low on copper wire, despite having a ton of it back at the base. Yeah, I'm gonna go get some from the base, and hopefully not trigger my own traps. Yeah, let's go back, get some supplies. Ah, okay. You guessed the cabin one code and got it right? I'm assuming you guessed from memory as opposed to trying to just randomly guess. Because that's a lot of combinations to try and guess. And just get it right on the first one at random. Or maybe you were just that lucky. Alright, so what else can I put in on this gauntlet setup? Got the spinning lasers. I'm going to set it up where they do a pulsing thing at a certain point. I might actually set up a battery bank that turns on and off at like a repeating interval while the switch is in the on position kind of thing. I'm not sure yet. Oh, wait. Oh. It's nice and bright. Robert the Robot. Picture. Look how much smoother I can run up the stairs at times when it's not glitchy because of bots not being that close by. I'm gonna finally get rid of that. Oh yeah, I finally used up some stuff. Oh yeah. I don't know why I came up here. All my stuff I need is down below. All right. I'll take an extra stack just in case. We got that. Yeah, we'll go take that. In case I do need to make... In case I want to extend things out a bit more. And I'll go ahead and do the rest of the screws like that. Don't think I'll need to worry about fuel, but, you know, just in case. Let's see. Oh, yeah. Oh, we got time. We can get this done. Okay, so gotta do a couple of battery banks. I want to have them switch. When I turn it on, it's gonna have those turn on. And I want to have it where it might be like pulses on and off for certain things. So it's not always on. It's like on and then off, on and then off, on then off. And we seem to have gotten a drop ship to finally apply. Or no, that's the one that had the big guy that got stuck. It finally timed out to have to go back home. So I want to see, usually when that happens, they land and the bots that are on the dropship get stuck on the roof of the building. And that's how oh, it looks like nope, there he is. He went in and then popped back out. So he may be like just stuck up there like a sentry guy now. Because I've had it where they would not come off the rooftop. Let me turn my DPI down a little bit for this. I can't even tell if I got him. If I got him, he's not leaving. Alright, so that was fun right there. Those. Got that. I need this to pulse at a certain time interval. So we're going to have that done. I'm just going to turn these on for the moment. I won't be over here when it triggers. Oh, we got another one coming in. Now I'm thinking these should get this type of treatment. And so what I'll do is I'll tie these over here. I'll turn everything on. That will turn on these as well. The lasers. And we'll just have it where either of those gets hit, it turns on a pulse for the battery bank or the solar, whichever one it is. And so that way I can disable all of this stuff until I run through and then turn it on behind me. You know, I like the idea of this being like the final path where we do like these and maybe pulse as well. Maybe have them at a certain triggering interval. Not like I don't have the supplies. Oh, something's getting hit. Ah! No. Oh, block. I'm gonna get you all stuck in here. How about that? Ha ha! You'll never get out alive. Or functional. They're not alive. You'll never get out in functional state. And how did that one actually succeed to drop, but the one over here won't? I guess it's... Oh, it's not dropping. They're stuck in there. Ha ha ha! Oh, that... Oh, you just lucked out there, buddy. Yeah, not one to do if I'm being chased close behind, but... Oh, this is gonna be a fun one. I really want to be able to do this where I'm at the top watching as they get dropped in. So I can just see it. Oh yeah, this is actually working really well, except for the trap getting stuck like that. Okay. No, I'm gonna go ahead and do this. Let's get the battery bank going so I actually have that working. Okay, so we'll just do it like that. And go like that. And that's still going to be providing power without an issue, and I can't see. That one over there. Got it on the wrong spot. Okay, that's coming out then. Let's move it. Oh, ah! I ran too carelessly there. My own fault. I'll end up killing myself in this one at some point, I'm sure. Okay, you know what, let's just trigger this first before I do anything else. Alright, so that and that will go in here to this. Yeah, I think I'm just gonna do something simpler on this spot. We'll do the tripwires like this and like this, and I'll do like I did on the other game save where it's like a little whole thing of those being triggered as you go through. And okay, let's turn this on. On switch on switch off. So we're gonna have a laser detection turn on, laser detection turn off, and then tripwire turn on. I don't know why it does that weirdness at times where it just acts like I'm dragging at the wrong, like, screen resolution. Let's kind of compact this a little bit better. Yeah, I think it's gonna be good. Like this. So we'll have... I mean, this should be more than enough once it's all active to start destroying every bot from a normal group. Not like I go out and get the absolute biggest group of them I can. Unless it's just one of those cases where I happen to be out driving and get them all tied together at the same time. Alright, so on. So they're on. Off. They're off. There we go. So now, let's go with this. So, laser tripwire for those. Event listener. We need the event listener. If either of them gets hit, that's what we're worrying about. If it's tripped. And I hear... Oh, it's the buggy spot. We're safe. I'm safe. Provide power. Actually, I don't know if that's going to actually work like that. That might not be the best way to do it, because if I do that, I might need to actually do it where these trigger this independently as well as triggering the power at the same time. Yeah, so let's just do on tripwire turn on, and we'll do a delay of, like, let's do 3 seconds. 3 seconds would be good. Turn off. And they're trying to get through the wall to get at me because of where I was standing. I'm just turning that off. I don't want to risk killing myself. Okay. Okay, well, I did that one. Yeah, so should turn off 3 seconds, so I gotta do 3 seconds on each one. So we're gonna have it turn on. Laser tripwire. Turn on. Wait for 3 seconds. And then turn this back off so it's not just based on the power setting. And then with this, we want to have it set to provide power on any of these triggering, or either of these. So it's still going to be a case of provide power. But the reason I'm doing the other part is because daytime solar power will still pass through, or should pass through, and it should end up causing problems. If I forget to turn it off, I'll get attacked. Or it'll be a case of it'll just be constantly on. I don't want it constantly on. So if either of these trigger, have that provide power. We'll do 4 seconds on that. And then go back to charge mode so it doesn't just constantly drain. Yes. Okay. Now, I heard something hit. Okay, something just crushed. Oh, it's the big guy. It's the big guy. I don't think he could get inside. But I could be wrong. I think he's struggling just to get around. Yep, can't get inside. Aha, you can't get me. Alright, let's go. I need a faster way up top, too. We need an elevator, proper elevator, please. I can build an elevator to go up top. So it's not that. And I see bots on the roof over there, so it's not that one. I just had another drop somewhere I didn't see. Is the Reaper Leviathan even in your game? It should be. You might just have lucked out where they're not close to where you've been operating. Whoa, 2 of them came in, actually, to the same spot and, you know, bugged. Actually, I could take out one of those right there. I don't need one of these now. Other than to make sure they don't try to go in here, but I don't think they're going to. Well, it's not hurting anything. We'll leave it. Alright, and then this to these 3 right now. Any more? No, I don't. Alright, so on laser tripped, we're gonna do like a sequence thing like I've done in the past. So it'll be activate the traps in an, you know, sequence. And I just thought what would be a cool little thing to add, and I don't think we have it, is a randomizer. Like, have it be, here's different ones that are connected to the same thing, and it randomly picks one to trigger each time it runs. So you could have it where it goes into the randomizer, and it's told to trigger 3 times, but it goes like 1, 2, 3, 3, 2, 1, 2, 1, 3, 2, 3, 1. And it just randomly picks them. We do have random numbers. And I guess I could try to do it that way, but that's way more complicated than I want to do. Yeah, we're going to do a repeat on this as well. And I've got a save happening. Alright, so random repeat. We're going to do 2 repetitions, 3... We'll just do straight 3 seconds on each one. And we'll just do execute in a sequential aspect there. And that's it. That's all I gotta do. So, you know what? Let's Oh, somehow it did. I thought I got that one there, but apparently I didn't. So, activate trap. Activate trap. Activate trap. And, the repeat. 2, 3, go, go, go. Oh, you know, I drag from the right spot. There we go. All right, like that. And get in dock. Did I get this one finished? I did. So really, once I turn on those, it should trigger everything correctly now. Okay, we got one coming here. That looks like that's probably the other bugged one that went back. That's bugging again. But we've got this right here, which is dropping perfectly fine. So we're going to have a group coming up. And that gives me enough time to make my way in. Right. Turn this on. Try to make my way up these buggy stairs by jumping constantly. Okay. Now, get to a good vantage point where I can see it. And there's our buddies coming in. So we're going to have a fun little gauntlet test. Go to the back of the ship, to the thruster section. Around that area, there's usually pretty consistent Reaper activity there. If you really want to go find a Reaper. I've had it where, you know, they've managed to spread out or chase like a fish around somewhere that caused them to go further out. But yeah, you'll find some usually around the thruster, unless you do have a bug. Here we go. Gauntlet time. Oh, we got one. So they is working well going around the corner there. They're not getting the one along the side. All right, we got the bot crusher. Some of them are not even going around. They're just coming, like going backwards. And, oh, that worked. I didn't see the lasers turn that on. But that could be a power thing right now because I didn't give enough time. Boom. All right, okay, there we go. We got them starting to move. Well, one moved. He's not going to get through the crusher. He's actually stuck in the crusher, it looks like. Yeah, I just need to get, like, I'll have to lead a big group up here. So it's charging. Let me make sure this. Yeah, provide power, which should be providing enough for that, I would think. Because it's just providing for those two. Well, no, let me think now. It might not be enough. That's 40 each, and it only provides 50. I need another bank. Right. Battery bank. Power bank. Go another one over here. Connect. Right to here. We're going to set that there. And we're going to tie this in here. And oh, I heard a snap. I do it. I heard you getting close. And how are you, like, hitting me so readily when I can't hit you? And, what? Alright, it's battery bank. and charge again. Okay, so that's not going to help. That is, you know, nighttime still. It doesn't have power, but I think we got another group. At least one or two coming, trying to get in here. All right, tripwires are on. I just don't have enough battery power right now in the banks. And there it goes. It gives up, times out, starts the slow flight back over there. Yeah, well, there's going to be one by the gun platform. There's going to be one on the other end of the island in that same area. There's a couple more out in the bulb zone. You're going to have Reapers all along the crash zone behind the Aurora and towards the thruster section where you've got the Oasis plateaus. And then you're going to have them out in the dunes. Two around the crater. And then there's another, at least one more further out too in the dunes, or technically would be in the dunes. But yeah, they're around there. You might just not be having them patrolling their normal locations as readily right now. And I guess this is going to wait till daylight. I mean, it's working. It's not the best way to collect supplies doing this, but that's working. I gotta get a big attack group to come in and see what happens. Also, a good test to know that, yeah, with the right setup, you can still do like I was doing before with the last game save. They were drilling into one of these. Apparently, they don't deal damage if they're not intentionally trying to damage it because it's in the way. Like if they're just sitting there, like, oh, I've got a path, I just can't seem to go on the path. It doesn't trigger damage to your structural elements that will take damage. That's a lot of bots on top of that are bugged out now. And the first of these I've seen today. Whoa, whoa, oh, you attacked our little buddy. You attacked our little buddy. We're coming to get you. They did not like that. And we're getting towards daytime. Let's wait. I'm gonna drag them around, chasing me, until we've got some daylight, so I know. I'm gonna have solar power for everything. Or what? You know what? If I'll throw some batteries in. I got batteries. I can. Oh, I'm stuck on that. Strange fact that the shrubberies are still super strong against a car. Okay, yeah, I'm gonna throw in one battery on each one. So you got that, you got those. Turn this on, and I'll make my way up. Go, 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 go. All right. I really hope we get that stair bug fixed soon. The ones in the bulb zones are actually in the mountain biome. Oh yeah, they're near the bulb zone. You know, this in that same little area. Okay. Big Bot is lagging behind. We've got a dropship flying in this direction. That maybe is going to drop in a spot will actually work. Look at that. Okay, man. Oh, we got one that seems to have got stuck to go back the other way. We got, yep, that spinning blade triggered. Come on, please drop. Don't just sit there. Drop. They're not dropping. We got that one coming there. I bet it's gonna go and drop over here as the target. They're stuck. Yep. Dropping in the spots where it just doesn't seem to work at all. You're gonna eat another 3,000 calories. Don't do that. Don't overeat. Unless you're eating that as your only meal for the day. Oh. I didn't think he had that targeting range. He's like, let me wave my laser around. Sure, I mean business. Oh, he got hit. He's too big to go under the crusher. So he's reliant on one getting in there, getting crushed, and letting him get up on top, and then he gets out. And now he's got to go back around. He's like, oh, man, I went the wrong way. Okay, this may not work as well with me standing up here. Oh, got another one. Trying to come into the same spot. Or is it? No, it's actually dropping from there. No, it is. It's trying to go into the same spot right there. So it's just going to keep bugging. Yeah, keep going higher. Let's go up, way up. He is having issues. Oh, it triggered that time, but it didn't damage him. There we go. Something's not triggering on one of these. I'll come back. Oh, that either I didn't get it or it broke at some point. Okay, did I get all of it? I think I did. Oh, what? There was a circuit board. All right. So there we go. The gauntlet. Version 1. It's a very specific kind of setup too, so I'm not going to like put this on the workshop, but that's kind of interesting. I want to, yeah, use that as a way to test more of the pathing stuff as we get, you know, other ideas. But that's, there you go. You know, see how far they make it. We really do need to have like a super mega group. Jen playing Phasmo. No, she's eating chili and playing Phas while watching. So she is playing Phasmo, but she's also eating chili. It doesn't seem like that's the most active game. If you're like, oh, let me eat chili, and let me play a little bit. Okay, eat some chili. Like, I don't want my chili cold. I don't want it to be chili. I want it to be hot, spicy chili. You know, some extra hot sauce in there. I think I'm going to keep Robert around as just a mascot for a little while. I don't have any, like, robots that I keep on display in this save like I do in the last one. I didn't build a Botstein stage in this save. Okay, so that's good. That's still producing. And I haven't had a crash in a while. So hopefully I don't jinx it. So let's see. Oh yeah, we're at past the 3-hour mark. So, you know what? One thing I did not check, and I'm about to go and make sure I have at least checked it and try to get one candidate. Has this been? It has not been triggered, and he got trapped in the other one. Okay, so yeah, so new workshop designs for defenses. Really, you know, just more fun with these, I would say, other than the one with the vacuum and the full solar power battery bank type thing. That I can see as a utility thing. You put it out there, kind of like a mining thing. Like if you know a robot path and you're like, I'm gonna put this right in their path for the wandering ones. You go out there and get some supplies every now and then. You know, it's not the same as having, you know, like a concentrated location, but it works. You know, it's at least something. Too many bot chassis. Oh, I knocked another one off. Okay, let's just try. I can do it like this. There we go. Yes. And I don't need a light like that. There. Well, yeah, okay, I knew I heard it. So, I mean, out of all these designs, I feel like still the most utility one is the portable defense station I did last time, because, you know, I plopped it down while I was working on something and it worked. It the least helps make it easier to defend yourself if you've got a big group coming. You also get the warning from the sentry guns firing to let you know. And it's cheap because it's just the sentries and then you throw some batteries in them instead of like it's a portable thing with solar panels and battery bank. You know, it's basically you can place it down at night and it's fine. And I didn't even save, they just got stuck again. Maybe they're stuck because the ships back there at the lighthouse are stuck. Oh, they're stuck too. Okay, and this is almost full. Well, actually, let's do it like this. Yeah, plenty of supplies. But, alright, we got some designs. I mean, you know, right now there is still only so much we can do between what trigger options we have and everything in the game, how things actually interact. But hopefully we'll get some more options later and I can turn around and be like, oh, hey, look, I made this really complicated little noose trap that is way more expensive than it should be, way more involved than it should be. But you know what? Have fun with it, because it's going to do this. Like, you know, it traps them and then starts this whole light show, like has like the horns playing some kind of theme, you know, in time. I don't know if I'll go that far with it, but yeah. That and 3 crashes today. 3 was it, or 4? I know know at least 3. Well, don't think there was 4, but I know at least 3 today. The restaurant doesn't check ID. No, they're gonna check your ID unless you look like 20 years older than you are. They're gonna check your ID. That's bots. Hello Neighbor. It's made with bugs. Why is it made to have bugs? Like, I don't want a game with bugs. Well, I see they got Hello Neighbor 2. That's was supposed to be released this year. Yeah, it's not released yet. Stealth horror game about digging up creepy neighbors' secrets. That's the second one. I'm assuming the first one is probably the same. So it's, yeah. Figure out why he's hiding in the basement. Play against an advanced AI that learns from your actions. Okay, I'm not really into the horror game style. I mean, I tried I did that. This looks a lot like We Happy Few, which is not so much like a horror game. It's more, I mean, there's horror to it. There's suspense, but it's more like that. It's not just straight evil, like scares or something like that. And, you know, it was all right for a while. It did not get better at full release, but yeah, that's just, I don't really get into those games long term. They're like a nice breather if I'm like playing like briefly, but sometimes I don't even feel like finishing the whole game story on those. Like, it just gets to the point. It wears out on me fast because there's not a creative element to those as much. Very old. You're tall and have a full mustache. That, no, is still your face, you know, unless you're covering your whole face with something. They're probably gonna still check you. It's not a fact that you have a mustache. I mean, if you're not old enough, you're not gonna be. It's not gonna work. You're welcome, Jenny. What game is my favorite? I don't have a favorite game. I really don't. I mean, at one point, I would say Warframe because I've got easily, I would say, at least 1,500 hours in it. Maybe even close to 2,000 in it total over the course of years, just because it was fun. It was, you know, I knew what to do. But then, you know, I got into Subnautica and The Forest while they were in early access, and I kind of shifted everything to being more of like, I like the creative building style. Warframe was fun because I got to be creative and trying to come up with ways to build out my frames and get the better results, you know, by different mods and things that you use in the game to add abilities to enhance everything. But, you know, building bases and just doing that survival exploration thing became more of like what I really like. So I like games like that, but I don't have like a favorite game. It's certainly not going to be Subnautica. Despite how much I've played it, it's not going to be Subnautica. Like, even Subnautica, as much as I've played it, I haven't played it as much as I played Empyrean Galactic Survival from Alpha 4-ish to Alpha 8-ish. And then stopped after Alpha 9, just made it horrible to play. You're gonna make a game like Civilization, but you are a colony in the US, already a colony with random historical events. I mean, that could be interesting, you know, especially if you go, not even have to be like random colony events, like historical events for a US colony. What if you did like, you know, Lost Civilization or something like that? Like, here you start in charge of Atlantis or something like that, and you know at some point there's gonna be a big thing that happens, and it's a question of are you able to like change history or something like that. Yeah, Jason, I know some places it's a case of not like if they just think you're a minor, it's like, yeah, if you even look close, they check IDs. Like, I know even like selling tobacco in some places, if you look under 40, they check your ID. It doesn't matter if you look like, oh, you're probably 21. No, you know, it's, if you don't look like at least 40 years old, you get your ID checked regardless. So no. Girl Simulator. I don't think I have ever seen that one. I mean, there's Girlfriend Simulator. I definitely am not worried about that one. There's a Hentai Girlfriend Simulator for 99 cents, which tells you how much value it is, how quality it is, if it's $1. No, I think if there was like a game I would say is like the one I am enjoying the most right now is I'm back to playing The Forest again, just to refresh on the playstyle of The Forest before the sequel comes out. Also, I just needed a break from stuff that is more of the automated, like Mechanica, we automate mining. Subnautica, I've got the FCS stuff with automated mining. Yes, it is very convenient. to do that. It makes it a lot easier to do bigger builds, but it takes away a little bit of that effort where you've got to really focus on what you're doing, kind of be a little bit more choosy. And so I like to go back to stuff like the forest or green hell, where you have to be a little bit more cautious. It's not as easy to build big things. You got to do a lot of extra work to gather supplies, manually going and chopping the trees and hauling like a few logs at a time, like with a sled or over your shoulder. It's not just, oh, I got this inventory full of stuff, let me just build things real quick. Oh, I don't like that, take it back down real quick and I've got everything back. The games that do like the forest, where you have to, if you break it, you don't get much back. You know, you have to be a little bit more thoughtful in placing stuff, and it's a good refresher for me to switch back to that. So I would say right now that's the closest I have to a favorite game, but at some point it's going to wear on me and I'm not going to be playing it anymore and it won't be a favorite game. SBots, you do not need $1 for that, especially if you're going to go buy some food that is around 3,000 calories. Cyberpunk is a history game with like 10 endings. Okay, that's interesting. I know Green Hell has different ending patterns, and they've got like some new updates for it that I waiting for, like the end of their Spirits of Amazonia thing, and I'm going to take a look at it again. But you know, it's like No Man's Sky would have at one point been my favorite game because I was playing it constantly when I first really got back like to playing it and really dove into it. So I say for the first 150 hours, it was like the game for me to play. That was my favorite game at the time. And now I'm at 386 hours. And honestly, like, you know, unless I remember to play later today, I probably won't play again before the next live stream. Because I don't keep thinking about it. It's not like the game for me to play all the time now. Bye, Ducku. Thanks for hanging out. Yeah, Green Hell, which, I mean, you can't say much in that, Jason. It's very similar to how the Infect is being done. Same with, I mean, the Forest. I mean, in one of my builds in the Forest, it was several hundred logs I had to do for, I built the big base, and then I built this long pathway that walked to my other base. And it was like 800 logs, I think. And most trees are 4 logs per tree. And then there's some trees that will give you 5 logs per tree. And you can only put 12 logs in a sled. And I remember what I was doing was use the zip line to send the logs down. So I go get a sled full of logs, come back, run zip line down. Sled full of logs, come back, run zip line down. And once I had a huge pile at the end of the zip line, I'd then go down there to the other end and then load up from those into a sled to then go along the path building. And yeah, if you're, you know, if it's 800 logs to build something and you only get 4 per tree typically, I mean, that's a lot of trees that you're going to be chopping down. That's 200 trees you have to chop down plus the time going through. So building big things in games like that really makes you be more careful that you don't make a mistake in your placement, especially the Forest, Green Hell, where, you know, if you don't like it, you have to break it. And you get maybe a little bit of stuff back, but not a lot. You're unfortunately unsubbing. Okay, Ducku, I'm sorry about that. You saw a dead dog on the hallway. Okay, I don't know. Why are you on the highway and typing in chat? And why are you, like, watching the highway but still trying to type in chat? Timmy? Timmy's awake now. You want treats? You don't want a treat? Hola, Regternet. Thanks for joining in. Kind of catching us at the end. Did I make a Moonpool fragment video? For Subnautica, no, I did not. I didn't really go into like the fragment videos then. At that time, I was kind of more like trying to stay away from stuff that was just straight spoilers on stuff like, oh, hey, just go here and find this. You know, I kind of wanted to do more videos like, just so you know, these don't stack, so don't waste your resources, and kind of doing that. I might go eventually do those again, like do some more videos for Subnautica and that, but right now I'm doing that kind of stuff with Below Zero, since apparently people are like just wanting to not play the game, but sometimes have it just spoon-fed to them. I don't like doing that. And Below Zero, you don't have to get Moonpool fragments. You just have to go and scan it from one spot. Strange sense of paranoia looking for jaguars, I guess you mean. Yeah, that's one thing you get used to, and like you start playing a game like that where it's not a jump scare game, but there is jump scares on occasion when you're trying to, like, you're working on something and then you hear that jaguar sound and you're like, you know, working on something Mechanica, and I kind of hear the bot, but I'm not really paying attention, and then suddenly I'm getting hit, the screen's going red. Yeah. Forest, I'm sitting there walking along, I'm putting stuff in, and then I suddenly hear, you know, the cry of a cannibal, you know, or, you know, here's an Armsy walking up behind me that hasn't made any sound. All of a sudden, it's just like, and attacks. Yeah. Oh, strong sense of paranoia. Yeah. Yeah, it's you get to where you're kind of like, it's not the same as like a survival horror, like oh, I said it earlier and now I can't think of the name. It's let me look for it. Well, if I can find Outlast 2. Outlast 2, survival horror games where you're following the story, you're following the path, but the whole survival element is don't die, which to me is not really a survival game. You're not worried about, oh man, I'm getting low on food, I'm getting low on water. It's a don't die. It's Outlast 2 are survival horror games is what they kind of get called, but the survival part is you just don't die. That makes Doom a FPS survival game. Don't die. Platformer survival game. Don't fall and die. So I don't like that application of survival to games that don't focus on the whole idea of crafting things like food, water, protection, stuff like that. But Outlast 2, that's the kind of thing that's a jump scare game. You're trying to sneak along and then somebody grabs you suddenly. You're so focused on that, trying to do stealthy things that, yeah, you're going to be like tensed up. And I'd rather be doing something where I can get just so focused on it, so involved with it that I'm not even paying attention. And then I didn't hear that jaguar because I wasn't focused on that. I was focused on the building. Timmy, what's up? You want to try a snacky? Look, I'll put it here. What did I make this channel to be? Honestly, it was a channel for me to learn video editing. That's really all it became at the beginning. It was, I want to learn video editing. And rather than trying to focus on just going out and making video too, I was like, what can I do to, get easy access to video? And watching creators that played games like The Forest and stuff like that, it made me think, hey, why don't I just do my own gameplay videos where I can focus on the editing, from the sense that all I have to do is worry about basic recording and then learning editing. And it kind of ballooned into, I learned to record, the editing, but then I learned I need to do things this way so I could separate the camera video out and get the microphone set up the right way, and then worry about lighting. And it's gone from just video editing to me learning a lot of stuff with video production. Not just in the sense of even sitting here, but if I was to go somewhere to make a video for somebody else, things like that. But this started all as a process of learning a new skill set. That's really what it was. All right, go eat your massive meal, Xbox. Timmy, did you eat that finally? Or are you laying on top of it? You gonna eat? You gonna eat it? Look. So yeah, I'm not one of those. I didn't say I'm gonna start this channel to become some big famous person and make a lot of money. I didn't say I was gonna start it to make money. I was like, I'm gonna start this really for me to learn a skill, and if it develops along the way to becoming a full-time income, so be it. Of course, now I'm moving more into that idea of I do want this to become a full-time thing, not just this channel, but in general, just content creation and stuff like that, and working with video, because it's become something I really enjoy now. Other than sometimes it's a little tedious having to do all the editing again, but it has been something that I've enjoyed learning about and developing a new skill set. And I think you should always be trying to learn something new and develop new skills that can either help you grow as a person, grow as far as like your job or job prospects. You should always be learning something new and useful, really. So that's really where I kind of got the channel going. It was not a I'm just gonna be famous kind of thing. It was I want to learn something, and now it's morphed into I want to do this for a living kind of thing. Old games like Subnautica. If I was gonna do an old game, I'd be like doing emulators. I'd be up here like, let's play Super Mario. That's an old game. That's not Subnautica old game. Subnautica is, I mean, yeah, granted, several years old now, but Minecraft is older than Subnautica by far. Minecraft is an old game in all technical sense. World of Warcraft is an old game. I played that in like 2003. That's an old game. Subnautica is not really an old game. You played Mario 64? Okay, that's an old game too. That is an older game. Zelda Ocarina of Time. That's an older game. Jason, I'm sure you agreed on learning stuff. I mean, you work in education for a job. I work in IT where I have to learn stuff all the time anyway, because there's always new software to worry about, new hardware, new things in networking and servers I have to learn. So I'm one of those, I'm stuck and always having to learn something new anyway. Diablo. Evil, ancient evil Diablo. Yeah, that's a good old one. Number one in Subnautica mod on YouTube. I guess I probably have done more on modded Subnautica than any other YouTuber, because I stick with it instead of just going and doing, you know, the occasional modded video. So I guess you could say I'm that on the amount of time invested in it. Now I do like supporting modders. It's that same thing. You don't have something in a game, you get creative and you use a skill set you have, or you learn a skill set to go and create a mod for a game so you can have something in the game that you felt was missing. That's that whole creative thing. I mean, if I had the time to do it and the inclination to do it, I would probably get into doing mods for Subnautica or Below Zero as a way to learn programming, but I'm not inclined to do that right now. I have enough frustrating stuff to deal with in my life already to worry about tracking down bugs in my own code that I'm creating. Oh, the gaming YouTube stuff? Yeah, I mean, like, learning, you know. Broke it. Well, you know, multiplayer has never been a real thing for Subnautica anyway. It's always been meant, at least the first game was meant for that sense of isolation. One reason I will never do multiplayer Subnautica, because it doesn't fit with that. That's also why I don't really like the idea of the forest multiplayer and having it be like a storyline based type multiplayer, because it just doesn't work. Actually, the forest doesn't even work with the story anyway, having so many building options. Like, your kid's missing, and you saw him carried off by some guy painted head to toe in red, and there's cannibals you keep running into. Would you be like, let me stop and build a big house, you know? No, you're not even going to worry about that. You're going to worry about basic shelters. So the story in the forest is nice, but it doesn't fit with all the building options to me. All right, Jenny, you have a good rest of your weekend too. Go have fun with your chili. Throw some peppers in it to make it even chillier. Timmy? Wow, he is like... he is like, I'm right in the camera. How about that? Get in there, Timmy. Look at that. Oh. Oh, lay your head down. That was a very good face full of Timmy. Face full of Timmy. Come on. Here, one more. You put your head right down there. No. All right, well, you still watch the videos? Or you'll still watch videos? Well, good. I'm going to still keep making videos. I mean, right now it's going to be mostly Subnautica. Granted, I do have a couple of games the developers have approached me about doing content for. I'm just waiting for them to make, like, the games are not available yet, so I'm waiting for them to be made available. They're supposed to send me a key, and whenever that happens, we'll have some new games there to check out. But also, I've got one I'm just waiting for it to get closer to completion so I can snag it. And that is in November. Some of you already know which one I'm talking about because we already have discussed it and looked at it. Yeah, there's beta weekends, but I want to wait till it's a little bit further along. But yeah, there's a couple of them I'm waiting to get keys for that we'll be jumping into, which should be fun. Timmy, Casey says hi to you. Yeah, Green Hell, at least when they started it, it was all just the long-term survival, no story to it. Like, you had the intro, and then it cut off, it was just open survival. The Forest, they had story during it. But yeah, in the end, the whole idea of building this big shelter is more for the builders in both games. Like Minecraft, you know, building big is not necessary to complete the game itself. But Minecraft, at least, was... you know, it was all about the creative building first, and then the whole adventure thing came later. So I find it more forgivable for Minecraft on that. But yeah, there would be no need for big structures if you're out trying to find somebody and you're worried about their safety. You're not going to build big. You're going to do like I did in my second series for The Forest, where I tried to make it more realistic, where it's like, okay, just a basic shelter while I look for Timmy, you know, kind of thing. You just do something basic and try to treat it as your real focus is finding your kid, you know. Go finish your soup, Casey. I think we're going to wrap it up anyway because, you know, we've been talking for a little while, which is always fun. But, you know, Timmy's probably ready to go outside at this point. He's kind of moved his head to the side. Look over. Oh, put your head there. Put it right here. Come on, right here. No, he probably wants to go outside. So we'll wrap it up. But yeah, thanks for hanging out, everybody. Glad we had some new people who haven't been able to join in before. I know we had a couple people pop in for first time. I don't remember seeing the name. And then, you know, good to always have new people joining in for the live stream. So every Saturday, this time, Thursday evenings, normal time. And of course, the normal video schedule for the week. But that is it for today. Thanks for hanging out with us. Go have a good rest of your day, whatever time it is for you. Good rest of your weekend, and stay safe. Don't get sick or anything like that, or try not to get sick. and we'll see you next time.